Yes, I did. Are we live? Hey guys, 6:03 here. Sorry I'm late. All of a sudden I didn't have internet, and I'm like, what's going on? I need to grab my tea and a couple of things. Just no big deal. Hi everybody. How are you? Thanks for being here. I'm a little out of sorts. I had to take a nap today when I really didn't want to. It's happened like 3 times in the last week, 3 or 4 times last week, where I'm like, I have this whole plan, and then I get to a certain point in the day and I'm just like, and needing to sleep. And today was one of those days, and I just woke up at like 4:30 and really, really needed a shower. And guess what I did? I nabbed Little Bear before she could be a little shit. And I have all of my core 4 inside. Pretty Boy is already outside and has been for a good solid hour now. So all of that is settled. I don't have to deal with any of that today. Or this evening when we get into meditation. So I'm not promising I won't have to deal with asshole cats, but right now I've got it situated where I'm not like, this is happening with the cats. So that's nice. So I am, tell me how you're doing, and I'm just going to, hi. Hi, Karen. Hi, Willow. Getting my tea and my speaker, etc. Hopefully a few more people will come in. We'll give it a couple of minutes. And I will, I got to grab my speaker. I'm going to grab my tea. Candles. I try to get stuff as situated as possible before getting into the shower because I didn't want everything to be a mess. And so I cleaned up and everything, but I wasn't able to do everything. So, but I didn't want to, keep pushing this back and be late. I wanted to be as on time as possible. Yeah, asshole cats. I mean, yeah. And she does this thing every day where she'll like lay in the rocks. I have gravel outside that I have aimed to rake up and put down mulch, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But anyway, I digress. She sprawls out in the rocks and she says, "Mommy, pet me. I'm in the sun. Life is beautiful. It's daytime. Love me." And I say, "Kitty, I love you so much. Let me put your belly." And then I said, "Oh, let me take you inside now." And she goes, "Ah, that's not what we usually do." And I said, "Tough shit. You've made my life hell for 2 straight days, you little asshole." But you know what? Actually, when I came back from our walk today, and I was like, "Oh, I can't be gone too long because the cats are gonna, when I'm out with Pretty Boy, when I get back, my cats will be all mad climbing the walls because they're still stuck inside." And all of them were nap, or Little Bear's on here sleeping on the couch, Baby's right here sleeping, Big Boy's in my drawer. It's his new spot. I opened up a drawer today and he went, "What? This existed?" and jumped in my drawer where I have some pants folded up, and he was just like, "Oh my God, this is," and he's in there right now, just like it's the best thing ever. Before that, it was my U-Haul box. Whatever. But they were all sacked out, and I had to be like, "You guys getting up and getting outside? Come on." I had to coax them out and feed them and get them up, and I was like, this is new. And then when I brought her in, within just a few minutes, she was out here and doing her thing. And so it is getting better, but she's a nightmare about coming inside. She will be, last night, 1:30 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, she was still out from the previous day. She didn't come in all day yesterday on purpose because, not that she even really tried. My asshole cats are black. I don't know. It's just a coincidence. My two monsters are black. Not that they're not all assholes. They are. But it just happens to be the naughty ones are the black cats. Sorry, I'm doing a bit of venting. Oh, am I? Oh, come on with this. I need to turn on my light. Is that better? Okay, I'm gonna grab my tea. I'm gonna shut up about my cats. Literally had to hunt my own cat last night. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculousness. Same thing with today. You know, it's so funny too. She doesn't try to get away. Like once I have her, she's like, all right, whatever. It's not like she's just. So please, you guys, tell me how you are today with this new moon. How's your energy? What's up? How was last night? How's been your sleep? Have you been tired like me? A little wired, a little tired? I have not been into doing stuff. I'll elaborate. But please let me know how you guys are doing. Hopefully my connection will be stable. I'm just grabbing my tea right here. Can you see me? Hello? Hello? Oh my goodness. Can you guys hear baby? She actually loves being inside. I really had to make her go outside today. And then I brought her in like 2 hours later. I'm like, all right, come inside. Time to come in. But she's been really into it. What's up with you, Rosie Posey? Are you hungry? Why don't you eat the food that's been sitting there all day then? I don't know. Just a thought. Oh, animals. They're so funny, aren't they? I'm going to put some music on. So please, you guys, let's see. Oh, good. I do have internet. That's nice to know. Baby just keeps running back and forth. She's so funny. Okay. Let's put on some music. What's up, that? I'm gonna make it simple and easy here with the music. A good old go-to. Psychic protection from the very beginning here. Okay, you just need to sit, please, Howard. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I grab a peanut butter cookie. Who loves peanut butter cookies? I love them so much. Kind of a peanut butter cookie nut. And one of the stores that we have here has these amazing peanut butter cookies. Ta-da. And they're really yummy. And I love them. What are you doing, Rosie? Come here. Do you want to come here? Is that why you're coming over here and staring at me? Whoop, there you go. Oh, you're going to have to share space with... Oh, Little Bear's... Little Bear took baby spot. Oh. They are really yummy. All right, let's see what you guys say. You feel great. Been a little out of sorts, but okay. I'm looking forward to this. My cat on my mom's. My cat, at my mom's. Does not like going outside. Oh, really? That's nice. Pretty much every single one of my cats likes to go outside, except for Princess. She's the only one who's strictly indoors. But all the rest of them. Oh, Rosie wants peanut butter cookie. She's like, what are you doing? Not giving me cookie. There you go. She loves these too. They're perfect. I make good ones. I make good peanut butter cookies. But that's time consuming. And the oven heats up your house, and I could buy 12 at the store for $3.50 or $3.99. And they're delicious. They're so good. So I've just been doing that. I didn't have any for a few days. I'm going to cool it. I don't need them. I don't need those cookies. Fuck those cookies. I don't have to have those cookies. Like 3-4 days later, I'm like, where's cookies? Next time I go to the store, I gotta get the cookies. Cold sweats. No, it's not that bad. As soon as we walked into the store, he's like, all right, what are we getting? I'm like, cookies. That's what we're getting. We're getting goddamn cookies right now. He's like, okay. Get your cookies. That's when you know you have a problem. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? They used to be my favorite too, but unless I find them with dark chocolate, then they're just too sweet for me. And then I'm barely eating them because they're too sweet for me. Whereas the peanut butter cookies, I feel like I can munch on if I'm a little hungry and want something, just a little snack, and I'm not consuming milk chocolate, you know? If I can find dark chocolate that doesn't have massive chunks in it too, that's the other thing. That's the other irritating thing with dark chocolate chip cookies is that it's like dark chocolate chunk and it's like the size of Delaware in your cookie. You're like, okay, I'll take some chocolate with my cookie. I just have a dark chocolate chip cookie. I mean, I make them too. I can make them, but again, you know, and I do like to bake, but it is the whole thing. It's just whatever. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, your mom was a baker. Oh, your mom. I'm reading the wrong one. Willow, your mom is a baker. Oh, wow. Yeah, my mother wasn't. She really didn't. Yeah, she wasn't a baker, but and so I didn't really grow up with fresh baking in my home, or really, yeah, being exposed to that. So it wasn't until just these last couple of years have I gotten into baking and I realized how fun it is and how easy it is. It's really easy to bake. You just have to follow directions. And you can experiment too with your baking. Like I took Ariel. I took what did I start making? Oh, banana bread or banana muffins, like just a regular banana bread, banana muffin recipe. Just another thing that I love to do. And then I just converted and made it healthy. So instead of butter, it was coconut oil. Instead of regular flour, it was organic flour. Just like instead of like I just kind of substituted and like played with the recipe. And that was fun. Your dad's a cook and mom's a baker. Oh, how awesome. You live in a fairy tale. House is made of gingerbread. Jeez, that's awesome. Oh my God. How are you not just a massive person? If I lived in a house that was constantly baking going on and cooking going on, it's my weakness, especially like pastries, cookies, and any kind of stuff like that. I love it. Breads, love bread. Yeah, it's funny. We have a farmer's market here in town. Everybody's here on Fridays, and the farmer's market, and there's more sweet stuff to buy. There's a fudge guy, peanut brittle, toffee lady, cinnamon rolls, a guy that has like everything from cookies to cakes to pies to everything. Oh, there's another baker guy. There's like 7 or 8 places to get sweets, and really good ones too. It's like we go to the farmer's market, it'll be like strawberries, peaches, nectarines, and a shit ton of sweet stuff. and the actual farmer that like sells spinach and like carrots, and the farmer dude hasn't been here for like 3 weeks. I'm so bummed. I'm like, what the hell's going on? We have the guy who sells eggs, the peaches, plums, nectarines, that guy, like those fruits, and another guy that does strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries. But the one farmer hasn't been here since before 4th of July. It's really frustrating. I'm like, what's up with that? Oh, vegetarian lasagna. Yummy. Oh, that sounds amazing. Lucky ducky. One just for you. So vegetarian, so it has cheese in it. It's not a vegan one. Oh, my candles. I didn't grab candles. What's going on here? Oh, more cookie? You say more cookie, please? Okay. Oh, you guys should see the really cute one. There she is. There she is. That's the really cute one. That's the one to see. Not this one over here. I'm boring. She's adorable. Grab my candles real quick. Hi, kitty in the drawer. In the drawer. You're so cute. Sorry, I had to get into a new pack of candles here, so just give me a moment. Light a couple up here that I didn't get to. Thanks for being patient, you guys. Hi, Pete. Oh, I know what I want to do. Oh, that's maybe later. Oh, wait. You guys hear those birdies? I'm just trying to get all this like little stuff done right now while I'm up. Kind of changing from light to dark here. Okay. I take down these curtains every morning, put them up every night because I like having a lot of light in here all day long. And then these are just like this like sheer curtains anyway, but you can't see through them outside. But it's kind of a little bit of a tiny little project to get them up. It takes a minute. I have been having them up earlier when the sun's coming through, but it wasn't that hot today and it just felt really good. So I didn't put them up right away when the sun was coming through. Oh, and the sun was hitting my fairy portals and it looks so beautiful. Boy. And it absolutely looked so beautiful with the sun coming through and that they were spinning and they're like these little light casters are just flying at this like rainbow lights flying everywhere. Whoops. I'll fix that in a second. Maybe that can't go there. Or there. Sorry guys. What else? Alright, I think that's it. What's up, bro? You love how she watches me? Yeah, it's like all she does is she'll literally just sit and stare at me. But it's always in anticipation of getting something. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to give me? Right? And in this instance, it's peanut butter cookies. But it's always, where are you going? What are you doing? What do you have? When are you coming back? You know what I mean? Just like, she's very intense. She's not one of those dogs that are just like, you do your thing and I'll just watch you do your thing. No. Not even. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You've had enough. I know you like them. I know you like them. Just a little bit more? Just a little bit more. Okay, just a little bit more. Just a little bit. What's a little bit? Is that a little bit? Yeah? Does that work? Okay, a little bit more. You ate that real fast, lady. What's the dealio with this? Ah! Uh-oh. You guys should see the way that I have to set things up when I do a time lapse. It is so silly. Not that I've done one today, but not in here anyway. This is totally tilted, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It sure is. There we go. All right. Finally getting my shit together. 27 minutes, 7 seconds in. What do you know? Getting there. Getting there. It's been kind of like that lately. Today, you guys, like, it's been one of those where I have a plan and then either sleep or something else comes in and kind of blows it away, blows those plans out of the water. And then I'm like, it's what time and what's happening? Frick. So that happened today. And today, let me show you what that was about. The other day it was my portals, and not in a bad way. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing at all. It's just, you know, when you're like, oh, this thing happened, and then like 2.5, 3 hours later, you're like, that's okay. Today, here we go. Let me show you. We walk across the street. We call it the creek. And it's where where we go. And Pretty Boy follows us, and we go for our walk. And today we're walking out of there, and I'm like crunching. It's like crunch, crunch, crunch. And I look down, and I'm like, oh, there's all these leaves over here. Well, look at this, you guys. I have them in a little vase here, but can you see what these are? And then this is the biggest one. Look at that. Hello. Oh. Isn't that amazing? I know. They're so delicate and beautiful. Like I said, this is the biggest one. Most of them range between like this size to tiny little ones. This. But they all have that. And they're these little teeny tiny caterpillars. And I have photos and video of them. Because I took one home with me, and then I went back with a bag. And then I went over to Shannon's, and I said, look what I got. And she went, ooh, I want some. So she gave me a box, and I filled up a box. So I have a box and a bag. And she was like, oh, you can what's it called? Oh my goodness. I want to say electricize. That's not it. There's electrocasting. Wow, there's this thing that you do where it basically it adheres like metal to it. Can't remember like what it's called. Yeah, these are awesome. But anyway, and I was like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because on another Instagram of a lady who has a store over here, she makes jewelry. She had one of these, and it was cast in like rainbow titanium. What it was like rainbow colored, that like rainbow titanium. And I just saw it a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, I love those so much. And then literally there's a huge tree just dropping these leaves on the ground. There's just hundreds and thousands of them. And most of them are down the creek, and there's just these little bugs just all over them. Tiny little black guys. They're really cute. But yeah, this is the biggest one that I found. Isn't that awesome? So pretty. So I put them, I just put some of them in this vase. It looks really pretty. I didn't get a picture because I literally was doing this one. I really shouldn't have been. Probably should have been doing some more setup, but I was super compelled. I really wanted to get this one out of there. I kind of buried it, and I found it and then found a bunch of other ones, like this kind of pile. And then isn't that pretty? So anyway, I wanted to dig it out, and then I have all these vases that I got recently because I'm doing that water thing, that colored water thing. But they're not all filled up yet, so here we go. Yeah, they're really cool. So I did, so that is what today, and you can't do it. You can't just be like scoop. You have to be, unless they're in a big old pile and you can kind of grab them really easily and dump them in. They're so delicate. They're so delicate. And they're, you know, from the little buggies eating it. I took some really cool pictures. I just didn't post on Instagram. So, oh, and then I stayed over at Shannon's just talking for a while. No. There's like a bunch of these little caterpillars, these little black caterpillar guys that are eating the leaves. Like thousands of them. Little teeny tiny caterpillars. Let's see if I can show you guys. Oh, that's a video. Yeah, I did video too. Actually, you know what? I'll upload this video, and if you want to pop over and just see this real quick. It's just like it's like a 1.5 minute long video. It's nothing major, but or 1 minute and 46 seconds. Okay, that should just take a minute. Shouldn't take too long to get that up. I don't think you'll be able to see. It's really cute. You were invested with a bunch of little black caterpillars. You had some? Is that what you mean? That's cute. You were invested with them. Yeah, they were just kind of randomly still eating. There was a bunch, like I was like, oh, there's piles over here, like under the trees, and it was shaded, and then I went to like go get a bunch, and there was just a bunch of these little buggies all over it, and I was like, oh, I don't want to mess with that. I want them to. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Infuse. Infested. Yeah, it's already up. So if you guys want to check it out real quick, you'll see what I'm talking about. Wow, interesting. You're infested with caterpillars in your place. What a trip. Yeah, most I've had issues with is just a lot of ants. Yeah, I'm sure they were. Wow, how weird. Do you guys hear? I haven't really looked into it because I didn't want to see people killing them, but I guess there's this thing going on in Las Vegas with grasshoppers. You guys heard about that? There's swarms of grasshoppers in Las Vegas. No? Yeah. So apparently there's just like, there was a dump, like a cloud of millions or hundreds of millions. I don't even know. Like I said, I saw a couple of pictures and a couple of stills from videos, but I really didn't want to see people like, but you could see from the stills that they were just like blanketed over the sidewalk and just on doors and just everywhere in Las Vegas, Nevada. Las freaking Vegas, covered in grasshoppers. Nope. Yep. Yep. Most certainly. I know. That's what I was like, what? Rick told me. I went, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, there's grasshoppers all over Las Vegas. And I went, okay. You know, I never thought I'd hear that sentence, but I heard it. And then I said it myself. So I you just now. It's a crazy sentence to say over and over again. There's blanketed of grasshoppers all over Las Vegas, but that is exactly what's going on or has been going on. I really don't know what's going on right now with it. Again, didn't want to see a bunch of grasshoppers getting, you know, their asses handed to them, basically. Damn. Yeah. Really intense. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. I still have all our cards out from the other day. I did intend to take pictures, and I really didn't. So I'm just going to take pictures here real quick of these guys from last live, from my last live meditation. And that was, what was that for? Oh, the 27th. The 27th. So we got attracting, not chasing, clean energy, food, donations, tithing, and charitable work. Comfort, relationship, harmony, beloved one, and chakra clearing with the archangels. Oh, remember how in that live we got 20 from the fairies. Damn it. We got 24 with the child, 44 with the lady of faith, 54 with the leaving. And then later on, I was moving the deck and 42 popped out, the lady of song. And I was like, yeah, another 4-2-2-4 combination, or 5-4-4-5 combination, because we got the 54 and the 45 as well last time with these two, and then all the 42-24. So just a little kind of like aside to mirrored numbers here. So we've got our mirrored numbers. We also have 6s with these two. I'm interested to see what we get today. And I guess this is going to be a small group. Oh, I didn't light my candles. That's necessary. Let's put music back on. Oh, I didn't change this. And then we also got last time the 2 of Swords representing the eclipse energy across in time, and then our divine guidance with the angelic realm, or realms, I should say. Today we're going to be doing something, I mean, we have done something similar to it before, but a little bit different this time. Kevin, I've been thinking about you. Hello, hello. I was like, when is Kevin going to show back up? He's been like his little head in the turtle is like, bye. He's going to peek back out. Hello. I'm glad you're here, love. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. How are you? How have you been? Haven't seen you in forever. Let me get some music back on. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about Kevin, but definitely today and hoping that you would pop in. So I'm happy to see you. What's been shaking? A lot of things came up. So, but things are okay? You've been busy? A lot of changes going on? What's that kind of thing? Aw, good. Well, I'm so happy you're here, love bug. Really good to see you. Ariel's excited too. I cut my finger not completing the dishes today. You know, when your sink is full of crap and you fill it up with water and then you reach in and there's a knife or a freaking top of a can and you slice your thumb open and you go, damn it, I should know better than that. Blood. I stopped bleeding really fast though, so no biggie. It just hurts a little wee bit. And like every time I grab something, it's like right there. Right, you see? It's right there. Just the tiniest little cut. But when they're in these like very specific places, especially on your fingers, it's just like ow. Every time, ow, 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 in your head, ow. That hurts. Birdie! I may have to move that bird for the meditation. He's been a little yapper all day. Oh, that feels better. I'm having a hard time keeping my hair up. back with Amy, back on the Amy whatever it is, right? I don't know what to call it. I'm glad it's good though. I figured that's what was happening. Kind of had an idea. Sorry guys, just I had my boxes all mixed up. Oh, okay. I am going to, we're going to start off with the Wild Unknown Tarot. Oh, yeah. Well, it's definitely that time to be going through healing stuff. Okay. So let me move around a couple of things right here. I'm going to use my table and move my camera. Let's see if this will work. Oh, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, maybe this won't work. Oh, snap. That stupid thing. That's right, I gotta rig it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, let me just put it back here. Sorry guys, hold on. I don't know what changed with this. I used to be able to put this little camera in here, problem, and then all of a sudden it started really acting up and like not wanting to. I don't know what changed with it, to be honest. But aside from that, I can't. It's frustrating. I have to rig it a certain way to get it to point down. We're not going to get into that right now, so I'm just going to show you the cards. Sorry about that. First, I got to clear them. So we're going to do some clearing. And we are going to be getting some information, some messages, whoopsie, for this new moon and new month portal. This month of getting into the sign of Leo, and then the Lion's Gate. There's been a lot of activity lately with dragons coming in hard and hot and heavy. And they actually reminded me, I don't know if you guys saw that video that I posted last night about, or yesterday, with sky video. Big, huge dragons in the sky all day. Today, almost nothing going on, at least that we can see, with clouds. But sitting there, it's in the video, I'm saying thank you for being here, and they start chiming in. Remember, meditation, meeting, remember the meeting? It's like, oh yeah, should probably set that up, huh? Son of Pentacles. The Six of Swords in reverse. Got a flyer. Like it when they fly. Two of Cups. That's always fun. Let's back up a little bit. I can back up a little bit, maybe. Let's see what this does. You guys rather have this motherfucker with this thing. You guys are probably just like, leave it alone, lady. Just leave it alone. I used to be able to move it without it popping a set. I don't know what the problem is and why I can't get it like that anymore. This little thing. I'm using two things that don't necessarily belong together. So that's like the first problem, but frick, man. It's brutal. Sorry, guys. Sorry to take you on a little ride. Oh, yeah. How's that cleavage, lady? All right, we're just gonna do this. How's your non-cleavage, lady? Yeah, it just pops right out. It's this rounded camera. It's this tiny little rounded camera. I'm sticking it in a thing for a flat cell phone. So I'm like squeezing it in there. You guys maybe can hear that. And it's been doing it just fine. And then all of a sudden today, like it just keeps wanting to pop out. I don't know what the problem is. It's really funny. Anyway, sorry. So we got the Son of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Again, Two of Cups. Temperance. The 14th card in the Major Arcana. Another flyer. This time face down. Oh, with the Three of Swords. I like it when it starts to form. At first it's like, oh, I see it. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Holy moly. All right, what do we got here? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Three of Wands. Both in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse as well. The other cards that fell. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Cups right side up. We have the Death card, which is the 8th card in the Major Arcana. And we have the 7 of Swords, or sorry, Wands. And we have the 7 of Swords. Got ahead of myself apparently there. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Death card, 3 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Temperance, 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Son of Pentacles. Okay, so just give me a second here, guys. Okay, guys, so first thing I want to point out is this crisscrossing X imagery that we're finding repeated in the 2 and the 3 and the 4 here. So we're crossing with these roses with the 2 of Cups. We're doing this over and over and over. If you see all the X's and all the, crisscrossing going on here with the 3 of Swords, and then this 4 of Wands, same thing. There are several cards in the deck that does this and symbolizes this 10 or X, the 1-0, the crossing of lives or timelines, the decision making, the clearing out. There's different symbols and meanings that come up in this particular deck that mean this and show this to me over and over again. But then there's other ones that are very specific and have very specific meanings. And then when they're all together, like they are here, and even here, and with the 3 of Wands too, as well, and even the 5 of Swords is doing it too. Not as in your face as these guys right here, but they most certainly are. So I want to point that out, number one. We have a lot of this going on here for a reason. There's a Son of Pentacles. And the imagery we have here is with this this kind of dark moon imagery, or the eclipse imagery there at the top with the transitional moon imagery with the pentacle there in the center. It just kind of depends on how you're looking at it. Again, with the Son of Pentacles, I'm being shown, look, we have more crosses there with his horns. When I say cross, I'm like, I don't mean crosses like, I mean crossing, cross. X's. So he is contemplative and thoughtful and getting Again, waking up. He has this kind of, he doesn't have this super intense energy, right? But he does have this like focused energy. And he's coming out of something. He's going into something. And these two cards together, like right next to each other, let me show you. It's almost like he's behind this kind of curtain thing. See that? It's like coming out of this. Walking on rainbow light. It was dark. Stuff he had to get through. There's crosses there. X's there. In that card as well. Can we see that? In between this, we have the Temperance card. And the way that these cards are sitting, removed from a cup, there's the 2 and the 4 in between there, but they're facing separate directions. I love these two cards right next to each other. Take a look at this. It's the death and rebirth. The flame from within, the death of the old self, the coming into the new self, the cutting off and eliminating of the old, and letting go of our self-limiting beliefs of what is possible and how things work and what like the laws are. This card is really about letting go. I know it may not seem that way, but this card is really about letting go and just kind of allowing for the abundance to flow. This rat is just kind of upside down, keeping things as much as he can from falling or letting go, or spilling out or whatever. It's a control thing, but it's a false control. And it's not going to work. So it's this releasement. There's also this unifying aspect. First and foremost with soul self, divine union, and then with soul family. And we've been through these 7 months this year, these 7 months. And in a lot of ways, kind of in that stop and go observance, kind of that one eye open, what's going on? Where am I? What should I be doing? Just try to getting through the layers. But at the beginning of what came out and the end of what came out, you see the difference here? This is certainly different energy. Yeah, I love, wait, which bird card? Which bird card are you talking about? The Temperance card or the Death card? I have 2 bird cards here. There's a lot of birds, or this card. That's the card you're talking about. Yeah? The Three of Cups. So we have the Two of Cups and we have the Three of Cups. Yeah. I've always loved this card. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that feels really good. That is kind of the idea, what we're looking for, what we're striving for. Ultimately, this